I'm Pugs, and today I'll be doing a video, not specifically just on GoldenClan this time. I wanted to make a video on all of my clans to give y'all some insight on the territories, backgrounds, traditions, and just overall do my best to explain my story. If you haven't watched my other videos about GoldenClan, I would highly recommend it so that you can understand a little bit more. And I hope y'all enjoy. Let's get into it. First we have Falcon Clan. Now this clan is led by a tyrant of a leader named Maplestar, who has made very poor decisions in guiding her clan. This clan is located towards the lower parts of the mountain territory GoldenClan lives upon. This means many open meadows, little waterfalls, and open streams. The name Falcon Clan came from the first leader, who declared them to be a separate clan from everyone else, named Marsh. The Tom started up the clan, and after 3 years in leadership was carried away by a falcon due to how open the lands they live in are. Before being known as Falcon Clan, they were known as the Fielders. Falcon Clan has for a very long time gone by a monarchy standard. Only the blood of the leader will be able to lead. Maplestar, on the other hand, hates kits and has decided to not have any, which has baffled her clanmates since she has no current living kin. Maplestar declared her mate, Grey Snout, to be deputy instead, which wasn't too accepted at first until Maplestar started exiling her warriors. Maplestar does this quite often actually, mainly because of their lack of prey. They don't know how to swim and have refused to learn for decades, but with how few animals besides birds come by, they're always starving. Maplestar tends to send off kits who need the most food first, since they annoy her, then the weakest warriors. They have no elders due to starvation. Falcon Clan is a bit done with her at this point, so close to throwing out their own leader and ending the long bloodline of leaders. Now we have BoneClan, led by a Tom of the name of Frozen Star. This clan is currently the most feared clan in all the territories. They are located on the other side of the mountain GoldenClan resides on, closer to the two-legged ends and more forestry than the rest of the clans. They have a good portion of mountain on their claws, good prey, but more scary threats such as the occasional bear, fox, badger, coyote, moose, and cougar. When the clan was first founded, it was by a she-cat with the name Whistle. The clan kept the name of the Scoungers for a short period of time, soon coming across a body of a mostly eaten deer half buried in the snow. The cats found this to be very interesting and assigned to use the bones to help build camp, hence the name BoneClan. During meetings, their leader sits on the very same skull of the deer from all those years ago. Now, Frozen Star himself is from a darker background. When he was little, he witnessed his brother Needlepaw die in a training accident with his older sister who had taken him as an apprentice. He made it a goal to become leader and prevent anything like this from ever happening again, having the clan only train for battle within the camp walls in case of any injuries. He cares very deeply for their health, which makes him a rather good leader, besides the fact that he chooses in every way not to care for himself. He constantly starves, as he feels it's deserved. Frozen Star is a rather quiet Tom, intimidating, and making his clan also keep the cold and intimidating act in front of the other clans to make it known that they mean business. Though he recently got an idea that he may carry out if he gets his clanmates' approval, and it will ensure that no clan will ever defeat them again. Now on to PatternClan. This clan is led by... This is ScaleClan, the last clan that roamed the territory before PatternClan came into the picture. Their leader was Foxstar, a scary Tom that I will get into shortly. The territory they live in is the in-between of FalconClan and BoneClan, living in a similar terrain as FalconClan, Only difference is that they can swim and fish, along with distant mountains in their territory that they take full advantage of. Though the mountains are not as luscious as GoldenClan's. They're more like deadlands that aren't always used in the kindest of ways. This clan was founded by a Tom by the name of Dog, who named the clan the Decomposers before it changed to ScaleClan for their majority lizard and snake diet. This clan, to say the least, was the most terrifying clan to reign in their time. Their rules cruel as well. She-cats weren't allowed to be warriors, only bear kits and raise them to learn the morals of ScaleClan. If they weren't being queens, they were doing all the dirty work with cleaning nests, building dens, or settling disputes with other clans. Only she-cats were allowed to be medicine cats as well. Any wrongdoing in the clan could be punishable by death, leading to the haunting tale of a cat named Cliffhanger, a Tom who was named Bearcoat, framed for murdering their leader and dragged to the top of one of the mountains, being hung with a fox trap. Yes, again, I made this in 3rd grade. Toms were raised to hunt and to kill, which meant a lot of wars being absolute massacres. About 2 years before the timeline you guys are in, with GoldenClan, a huge storm carried out and a tornado took the whole of ScaleClan with it. Well, nearly the whole. The deputy at the time, Spider-Crawl, made it out alive. None of the clans know of his existence, and he intends to keep it that way. Okay, now on to PatternClan. Their leader is Zipstar. Now, as you can already tell, he's an interesting character. When ScaleClan was wiped out, the clans were very perplexed on what to do next. ScaleClan had reigned so much violence that taking over the sickeningly blood-stained territory felt wrong and dangerous almost. As if it could be a cursed land with the bad luck of the tornado and the body of Cliffhanger still there somewhere. While in the dispute of figuring out what to do with the free territory, a huge gang of kitty pets, who had all been left by their 2 legs in the tornado evacuation, decided that the place looked like a great place to stay, having neighboring clans, food, freedom, many sunbathing spots all over the territory, water to have fish with. This was a dream. Although the warrior code, on the other hand, boring. Having to learn fighting and borders and being respectful and mature? Not interested. PatternClan just wants a good time. They chose their name to A, fit in, and B, have a sort of game show feel to the gatherings. Each gathering, they make it a guessing game, or a thing about funny patterns all the time, which annoys everyone else. PatternClan is just a goofy and irresponsible clan, constantly going over borders, cracking inappropriate jokes in front of the other clans, slapping each other with fish. Even death is funny to them. Each vigil is just a roast competition, finding the best way to remember someone is through humor. Their medicine cat has no idea what they're doing, really, and if someone gets sick, then they just make fun of them. The other clans kind of hope that their stupidity will just kill them off, or the cursed territory will, whichever works. GoldenClan! You know the leader Wingstar already, though probably not the territory. GoldenClan lives in mountain territory, as stated before. Many open meadows and streams like PatternClan and FalconClan. Plenty of forest, but not as much as BoneClan. Many steep hills and campsites, which have led to a few forest fires and, as you guys know, dog attacks. Out of all the territories, GoldenClan has all the best elements, and is the least starving clan when Leaf Bear comes around. When the clans were first split, GoldenClan's leader, Pollen, named the clan the Faithful, after her faith in the stars led them to such a beautiful territory. When all the clans were changing their names to fit in with the sort of clan theme, GoldenClan decided that naming themselves after their bright flowers and spirits was fitting. And out of all the clans, GoldenClan tries to keep the peace the most. Not always meeting the criteria, but trying. Bearstar was their first leader to bring genuine fear to the other clans, scaring his own clanmates as well. Fun fact, the first cat to decide that the clans should be split up was a cat named Lotus, who had also helped make the warrior code and renamed herself to be Lotus Runner, since it was her visions of Paw Prince that led the clans to their new homes. Her race was the first ever calling from StarClan that they had. Now back to GoldenClan. They're seen as rather soft in the other clans' perspectives, since they're the only clan besides PatternClan not trying to make themselves seem more intimidating. Though PatternClan doesn't really care how threatening they seem, so they also pick on GoldenClan with the other leaders. Okay, here's the clan deputies. Greasenout, you heard of earlier, deputy of Falcon Clan and mate of Maplestar. He's rather cold and is honestly also hoping his mate gets exiled. Snailshake is BoneClan's deputy, a very pretty and confident she-cat. She's very popular throughout all the clans for her reasoning and charms. Then there's Yarntoe of PatternClan, literally just living her crazy life to the fullest without a clue of what her role means. Then Silverrock of GoldenClan, who is kinda scared of the other she-cat deputies, who both very clearly like him. He likes Toms, so every gathering is very awkward. And here we are with kitty pets, loners, and rogues. I put them all here since most of them have some sort of connection with each other, but they're not all kitty pets, just so you're aware. Here we have Hershey, a kitty pet she-cat, and her mate Spider, a loner Tom. Hershey used to love Spider until she learned how he treated one of their sons, Error, on the side there. Since the Tom was ginger, Spider thought that Hershey cheated on him and gave him most of the scars he has, which is clearly a lot. Maybe too much there, man. You'll learn more about them at some other time, though. Error and Sparky on the side right there are mates. Error is a loner, and Sparky is a kitty pet. Sparky's parents, Adam and Rose, who I'll put a picture up of, took Error in when he was a kit and he had first ran away from his home, also accepting him when he decided kitty pet life wasn't for him and that he would rather be a loner. Rose here is blind, and Adam got paralyzed shortly after Sparky was born in a car accident. Overall, their whole family is super cute and wholesome. Along with them is Moon, Error's brother. He also ran away from home, but not for the same reasons. He's a paranoid Tom who has many visions that he just can't comprehend. Error likes to help him through it though and comforts him. Here we have Wizard, which, if you can remember, is Glowfeather's secret lover. He's super goofy and sweet, although cowardly. And right there is Billy, which I will now reveal is Strawberry Kit and Cow Kit's dad. And Berry Star's brother. If you thought the family tree couldn't get more complicated and dramatic, you are so wrong. His name was Green Race, and he left the clan basically just because he got bored and thought clan life was dumb, so now he's living his life to the fullest, walking around. Now this is Amara and Thick and Nugget. They're siblings and just chaotic pranksters. Amara is based off of my cat at home here, and Thick and Nugget is a character my dad made. I love them. And, oh, who's that? Eve? Huh, but they seem so familiar. Almost like a certain little cow kit I know. It must be nothing. And there we are. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of y'all's days.